Hey, what's going on, guys? MindyQ787B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. In our last episode, we had to say goodbye to CarQuest as they were not really that happy with us after that last race, and they decided to no longer fund us. But that's okay. We actually, we were actually going to, in practice session, actually, at Homestead, Miami. We actually just got done practice, and then afterwards, like, Maxell finally got the call back. There was a little bit of a late call, actually, that, hey, please. I mean, we want us to be back on the car as well, but also we had a little dilemma with Syntax as well, because these two were actually fighting for this spot. Like, hey, we want you to sponsor our car, please. So I let the fans take a vote to see which one they wanted to have on the car as our main sponsor, and sure enough, we just closed the votes in time before qualifying. And Maxell is going to be on the car for this week and the first half, essentially the first half of next season. Assuming they stay in the car, of course. But of course, in the shop as a shop as well, we're just basically calling these guys right now. We're actually still at the track. We just got done practice. We're actually calling these guys right now to actually repair this chassis, because they're telling me, like, hey, we want this chassis to be ready for Rockingham. Could you please help us with that? Like, sure thing. And of course, that's what we did. As we take a look at our rest of our stuff here, we do have, our body being built as well. I'm probably gonna have 3 bodies later in the future. I just want to build a 3rd one essentially at some point. Probably get rid of that other one just to have like 3 strong bodies whatsoever. And also, let's take a look at our shop edition. I cannot wait for this chassis shop to appear. This cannot come soon enough. I need some fire. I need some grip, because even right now, I'm not dealing with a whole lot of grip. Yeah. While we're in Miami, we just want to do a few things first. For one, Dale Jr. has clinched the championship. He is our champion of 2003. Dale Jarrett cannot have any chance of catching him. Meanwhile, we have our own little battle to worry about. We need to beat Brett Bodine. We are 17 points behind him. We need to get that 30-second spot back. I think we can do that. I'm sure that you noticed that the car is all black. That's because at the track we really didn't have a sponsor at the time, but now we did. And unfortunately, we did not have a time to put on the livery on the car. So essentially, yeah, that's what we're gonna do with that. And I'll see you guys at the track in just a second, but these are the equipment that we're going to be using. We're actually going to save this body until Daytona, and we're going to go with that. And guys, see you on the track for qualifying. I am so sorry the intro is a bit unorthodox, but I thought it'd be an interesting touch for this whole situation and why the car is black. Or like a plain black, anyway. We're going to have a different livery for 2004. Don't worry. I have something planned for that already. I'll see you guys at the track. Alright, our last qualifying session of the year, and this time in our plain black Maxell Pontiac. Don't worry, I already have something planned for 2004. Don't worry. I actually ran the middle line of this track really, really well. I just can't seem to get to the bottom as much as I hope. So I basically I've just been trying to run the middle. This car setup is loose. I'm gonna put the wedge to 0. I put it on -0.5 for the qualifying run, because sometimes I would lose the rear end after like a few laps, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to put it back to 0 and see how that helps. I ran at 31.5 in practice. Like, I can run the middle like this really well, towards like the middle to the high line. I like this line. I like running at Homestead with the middle to the high line like that. I don't know. I mean, all the NASCARs like that today. I mean, I could try to run the bottom here, but I just want it to slide all the way up. Like that. So, I was okay with running the middle. Let's see what our lap time is.
And we're a little low. Might need to make a few adjustments to the car.
Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about that time being there. 28th, though. We're definitely getting our average start. We need to finish in the top 25. I don't think that's happening today, but we're not getting our associate sponsor, which is like ranked 30th in points. We're gonna wait for next season for that. Make some last-minute changes. Make it a little bit more on that. All right, let's go. Off the race.
Welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Ford 400. This is a relatively new track on the NASCAR circuit. Tell us about it, Barney.
Well, you know, these drivers just started getting used to this track when the designers went and changed the layout. Going to be interesting to see how these drivers handle these changes, Joe. What a great way to end the year.
Ricky Rudd took Rookie of the Year honors way back in 1977.
And he has enjoyed a great career since then, but we know he wants to get a Winston Cup championship before he retires.
How about the consistency shown by Dale Jarrett?
If you finish top 10 every week, then the championship becomes an attainable goal. This team wants to get the big money at the end of the year, so they're going to be working even harder to keep up this string of top finishes.
The 56 car is having some trouble.
Look at all those rivals.
Yeah, those
Forget
guys
the
have been
point
working
trouble.
so hard
Look at
this
all
year.
them rivals.
Shame it doesn't
80,
really show
80,
in
80,
points.
80,
Just seems they
70,
can't keep that
80.
car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
May God have mercy on my car. You know, I looked at my allies and rivals before the race. I have 12 that have like the red arrow, or at least essentially the red arrow. Like 11 have it, like one has a minus 38. But my goodness. Let's pray. Look at it. Look at it. I mean, that's my plan for the Bud Shootout, is to eliminate all them rivals. Because we're gonna, if we don't have contact with any of those rivals, we lose 20 on the rival counter. So we want to get to like 60, and hopefully we can get rid of those minus 60s then at the 500. I'm gonna try not to kill the car too much here today. It just wants to slide up when I'm on the very bottom though, so I want to try to run the middle as best as I can. I think that's the game plan. But we have a little bit more front downforce. We're not going to have as much top end as I hoped. I mean, I can also kind of run the top even though I really didn't have the grip there. We don't need to worry about finishing ahead of Joe Nemechek anymore, because that's not one of the sponsor objectives anymore. We have a whole brand new sponsor, and we need to finish in the top 25. It's a really tall task today, I think.
If he catches you, he might try to wreck you.
You know, honestly, I don't even know which rival that is anymore, because there's so many for me to keep track of. Yeah, those guys are pulling away up there. Okay, I lost the front end. The front end just disappeared. Oh, look out! There's some collisions going on up there. Oh, they seem to sort themselves out. We have a huge run on the back straightaway, though. We keep running the top line.
I'm sure he's still angry with you.
Oh, that's Craven. Okay, so that's a minus 80 or 78. I don't know which one. I lost track. Okay, there's so many people that are out to get me for some reason.
5 seconds on you.
Oh yeah, right, Rockingham. Oh my God! I thought I could run the high side. I guess not. Hello, Craven. Don't body slam me. Thank you very much. And there's our main man, Brett Bodine. We're trying to face against. Yeah, the car just. I just feel like I'm just not braking long enough. I guess that's why it's like so tight. Like this thing has no grip whatsoever. So that's why I'm trying to hope for next season, so I can actually start turning in the corners now, so I don't have the have so much high downforce. I'm gonna have to give this spot up, I think, but I'm gonna fight him hard for it. In the preferred line, I think this is the preferred line. I think this might be the only track where the bottom isn't exactly the preferred lane, but we just don't have any top end speed.
We've got some work left. The leader has about a 9-second lead on us.
Still there. You're dropping back. What's wrong?
What's wrong is I'm just not good. But don't worry though, we'll go fix everything next season though. Like we're gonna have a whole different crew. We're gonna have a whole different. Yeah, I should not have said that's a crew chief. No spotter. We're gonna have a whole basically brand new everything for 2004. I got plans. New car, new paint,
falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy.
Knew of everything. Oh, that was just a massive stack up right there. We're actually back into this fight. We're actually into this top 30 fight, even though it's not really like worth anything because we need to be in the finish of the top 25. I think Maxell is going to be pretty disappointed in us for this race, for this first race here. But don't worry, the Daytona 500 will be a lot different story. I think we're gonna do good at Daytona with fresh equipment and everything.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah. We'll keep it together. See if we can try to do anything to get around Ken Schrader here. Like, everyone's migrating towards the middle, and it's just holding everybody up.
Gas tank is at half.
We can make it on 22. That's about it. I think I could pass these guys. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pass them on the inside somehow. I'll have to figure that out. We have a run, but we just lose on the straightaway. Especially since Schrader's gonna send it down on the. Oh, it's gonna send it down on the inside. We're gonna try to pass Brett Bodine here. See if we can make that happen. Now we can just try to use Ken Schrader as a draft because he's ready to make a 3-wide pass with Hermie and Jeff Green. Problem now is we have an 80 rival. As we lose the nose yet again against Brett Bodine, and unfortunately he's probably gonna get that spot back. But we're gonna keep fighting hard on the outside because I think we can do that. I think we can fight him on the outside. We're gonna pitch him down there, and he's gonna have such a good run. What the heck? Yeah, he's probably gonna pass me and Jeff if I keep doing that. First round pit stops are coming up soon. I don't know what. I mean, we kind of pulled away from that back of the pack there. We're having our own little battles up here, which is really exciting, actually. I'm just not sure how am I gonna make this work. I definitely want to get away from Hermie, as well as the other like 12 rivals that I have. I don't know what's going on with Jeff Green, but man, he's like he was just holding up the whole pack, I think. That Hermie, as we're gonna try to send 3 wide, as the tires get worn out at a really bad time. And we'll try to clear Brett. We do. We're up to 32nd. See if we can keep it that way, as long as we don't lose the nose in turn 3. But we're actually going to go on the apron, which is something we really don't want to do. And we're going to slide up the track. That's not exactly what we want either, because Jeff Green's going to come towards our inside, and Brett Bodine's going to, of course, wisely, going to follow suit. But we're going to shut the door on Brett. We have our compromise our own entry into turn 1 as a result, and we lost those spots. Right as we gained them, we lost them. Now you know why I'm very excited for that chassis shop to come. So I need some freaking grip badly as we, once again, we just slide up towards the racetrack. We just lost those guys, like all of a sudden. I'm thinking about just lowering the wedge. I know it's kind of a not so smart move.
Right rear tire's wearing down.
But I think I need to rotate this car a little bit more. Maybe to compensate that, I'll increase the tire pressure to get a little bit more top speed. Well, I mean, let's see how it goes for the second part of the second run. Oh my God, I have to get out of the gas now. I'm not as fast as I used to be.
You're getting low on fuel.
Yeah, it was.
Gas tank's almost dry.
It was plowing tight, really, really bad.
Getting warm.
It's really bad. You can see it here. It's really bad. Like, it's really plowing tight. Like, plowing, as Kyle Busch would always say. For me, it's a shit box. We need to fix this. I'm not going to go a full round on the wedge, but we're pitting this time.
Got one outside.
Okay, we're going to lower that wedge, increase the tire pressure just a little bit to get more top end, and let's get into it. All right, guys, let's get a good impression for these guys. Sorry, I scraped the wall. Ow! No, we can't afford to have that. That is not a good. That is not a good look for us. Come on, guys. Four seconds off the pace on that one. We're gonna have a really hard time to get up there. I had to practice exiting pit road here actually as well, because it's actually really difficult if I want to do it properly. Sometimes I would lose the back end. That time I didn't, so that's good. But man, we're gonna have a lot of ground to make up because of that. And there goes one of the many rivals that I have. Oh, she fast in the corners now anyway. How bad are you? Of course you're minus 80. Of course you are. Hello, Bobby. We're the only car 2 laps down. Hopefully we can fix that. Hopefully we can use Jeff as a meat shield. We do not. Just say from the top rope. Are you gonna try it?
It's still there. Number 18 is still there.
You're just making him more angry, buddy.
I'm not doing nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do nothing. All right, Fittipaldi, please don't be a nuisance if you are.
Number 43 is outside. You're clear.
Yeah, on that last run, it was plowing really bad. Well, let's see how this run gets. If it gets really, if it gets even worse, I'm probably gonna have to. Well, not really worse, more like a little bit better, but still gonna be plowing tight at the very end of that run. I'm probably gonna have to lower it even more. I don't feel loose. I really don't. I really don't feel like the rear end's kicking out. I mean, it is, but a little bit, but it's kind of natural to do that.
The 8 car down low.
Or I guess we're just going to keep riding around here and see if we can gain some spots on pit road, which I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, people take the access road to pit road. I didn't know that. I mean, like going into pit road, I didn't know that, actually. I'll have to do that next time.
Still there. Keep digging. Coming up on a car exiting.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Kyle Petty just nearly got taken out by Ryan Newman there.
Okay, we're clear.
I guess we're racing against him now for a position because of that pit road mistake. But that's fine. We're going to try to... Oh, I want the bottom store, please. Please.
Car down low. Way to get around him, buddy.
That's fine, I
You're
guess.
clear.
I really wanted that. I know he was a lot faster car, but still,
Got
come
some
on.
cars headed down pit road.
Our next stop is lap 44. I guess we're just going to try to pick up the pieces. It still feels a little bit tight. I guess it's probably because of the tire pressure increase as well.
Got one down low.
It also kind of affects it. I mean, I really didn't...
Okay, we're clear.
I don't know what other adjustment I kind of want.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
We're up another position.
Like, it's still fast in the corners, but on the straightaways, we're just not there because of all the downforce I think we have on it. That and the engine power just doesn't... It's just non-existent.
Picked off another position.
Craven's out of the race now.
The 22 car is coming low.
Well, that's an unfortunate end to his season, to his 2003 campaign. We'll see him. We'll see him probably not in the Bud Shootout, but definitely in the Daytona 500. We'll see you then soon, Nate. Meanwhile, we have a little bit of Kevin Grubb, who has basically only raced 5 times this year. Now finally racing his 6th race. I don't know if he'll still be Rookie of the Year eligible for 2004. I mean, I don't know how the game works. You need to have a minimum amount of starts in order to be able to have the Rookie of the Year contention. I think in this mode, I think it would be like 6 or 9. I know in the 12 race thing, it was like 3 races you have to be. So maybe it's 6 races. I don't know. Either way, we're about halfway done this race. We're 35th as of now. I think if it weren't for that mistake, we could be up there, maybe like P30. I think we could be in 30. We're not finishing 25th today, so we're actually going to let Maxell down this time. We still have a good qualifying record.
29 car down low.
And there goes our only ally, Kevin Harvick, still.
You're clear.
And we're back to being alone.
The 24 car is inside. That's another rearview mirror.
Wait, why is Rudd a lap down? I just realized. 21 car is a lap down. Why is the Rooster a lap down? I have no idea. That's very odd, actually. Nothing really has been going on, actually, out of the last few laps. And still probably going to be that way until our next pit stop within about 7 laps. So I might just cut it there. Oh, hold on. We got some people coming down pit road already. Interesting. I mean, they could probably make it on field from this point forward. I wouldn't mind for a caution to come out soon, actually. I mean, it could happen, actually, on this track. The crossover period of pit road and people going to the inside also can be a bit confusing for some of the AI drivers. I just wish there was more AI mistakes in this playthrough. I know on rookie difficulty it is possible. I mean, that's kind of the reason why I kind of wanted to do Thunder 03, because I can actually make those rookie mistakes more common, despite having the AI be on Legend difficulty. I wish they had that option in this game, but they don't. They just have only Rookie, Veteran, and Legend. That's the story about that. Okay, here comes Hermie Sadler. I really think we can hopefully get ahead of him.
If he catches you, he might try to wreck you.
I don't see why he would. I mean, there's no reason to. Or at least I don't remember there being a reason to. It's been a few days now since I last recorded.
You're getting low on fuel.
Oh dear. We have Hermie Sadler ready to pounce on us. I hope he doesn't destroy my car. I really don't. I really don't want the season to end up like that. I really don't want to repair this engine, like, from a zero standpoint. He's in minus 82, so I might just let him go.
The 02 car wants to get by you. Number 02.
So that's what I did.
The 02 car
See?
is trying
I'd rather
hard.
not have that. I think Kurt is in minus 80
Don't let
as
him
well.
mind, but try not to hold him up either.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff.
Down low,
Hello.
down low.
I know Johnson's a minus 80 because we took his ass out.
Clear.
He wants to try... Oh, Kurt was only minus 48. Speaking of 48, here he is behind me. If he tries something again, I mean, I don't see why he would want to. There's no reason to.
I think that was a warning.
A warning for what, though?
Okay.
I'm going to try to keep the car together.
Best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
I mean, yikes, Johnson.
Is inside.
Pettiness for your own fault,
You're clear.
huh? I mean, it sucks that you couldn't avoid a wreck, and it sucks that I ruined your race because of it. Anyway, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going with this. I'm going to have to come in next lap.
Might be time for a new left rear tire.
One lap later, and I'm going to keep what I said about the word, about coming down pit road, and we're going to do exactly just that. Hopefully I don't mess up the pit entry here, because I actually haven't done this before ever.
All clear, buddy. You're dropping back. What's wrong?
Ah, we're in the grass. I didn't mean for that. I have not done this at all.
22, up high.
Yikes, that was not what I wanted to do there. Yeah, we're going to go back to this, and we're going to lower the wedge even more. I think we can try to get up there, try to get a few more spots, but the car just gets plowing tight at the end of the run.
The crew jumps over the wall and begins to search for the machine. This is their opportunity to shine.
I actually forgot to put the contingencies in the car. Whoops.
It'll be a routine 4-tire
Oh, come on, Jack, man. We can't keep having these mistakes.
cans of gas, 4 tires of gas on this stop.
I mean, don't worry. I mean, we're gonna have... I mean, that really didn't affect the time at all.
Clear on both sides.
Just wish it was a little bit better. Gotta be very careful about the exit of pit road here.
Clear.
And we're back on track. Looks like we're about... Whoa, I just got loose on the straightaway. Let's not have that happen. See how the car reacts to -1 wedge. Well, nothing's really happened in these last few laps. I mean, there's nobody around. Just waiting for the rest of the field to come down pit road. That's basically what I'm doing so far. I just want to gain at least, like, maybe a few spots here. Probably, I mean,
Got one outside.
we're not last, but we kind of are running-wise. Not a good way to end our rookie season
Still
anyway.
there. Still there.
But I have high hopes for the start of 2004. I do. I have lots of high hopes starting for 2004. I think that's Montgomery up there. I'm not sure if he pitted or not. We'll just have to find out when we get there, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he's on the lead lap. Well, not really lead lap, but like on our lap. As we see Terry Labonte coming in. Well, 10 laps to go of the first season. It's kind of uneventful. We actually just got 2 spots back. So that's good, but our right front's wearing down. And yeah, it's basically what's going to happen here. There's Montgomery and Casey Mears in front, but Casey Mears is not too happy with us. Not surprising, right? And we're like multiple laps down as well. Don't want anything to happen to both of us anyway. Let's see if we can actually gain a few more spots on pit road. I think we can. I don't know. I think that whole wad of cars is what we're going to race against. I know Mears and Montgomery in front. That's about it there. I think Mears might be able to overtake Fittipaldi on the last place spot. Despite Montgomery and all that. You know, Busch Series regulars. Oh, he's only a -44. He's fine.
The leaders are bit.
Are they all trying to make it a one stop or something? I don't know.
Number 41 is blocking.
All right, Mears is going to be a nuisance as well as Montgomery, but we're going to try to overtake the 41 car on the inside.
Number 41 is still there. Keep digging.
I'd like to see him stay back
That
there.
might be Sprague up there. That might be for position. We got a little contact with Montgomery, give him the old chrome horn. Hey, I'm here. Get the hell out of the way. But he's going to have a run on the straightaway because he can. Going to side draft him. We're going to try to have the preferred lane going into the bottom. We slide the tires a little bit. We're fine. Now let's try to run down Jack Sprague. And we're actually racing against him for the Rookie of the Year as well, for second place.
Behind you if you can.
Try not to compromise our entry as he tries to send it down the inside. We failed to park the bus.
Tires seen some action.
All clear, buddy.
And we clear him. But he's going to have a draft coming down the front straightaway. Joe Jr. is going to be in the way, too. He's not the leader.
Couple top 5 cars are on their way.
And people were trying to make it a one stop. They just couldn't do that. Unfortunately, we lose the spot to Montgomery. We have a little bit of contact there. My mistake there.
27 is still there. Make it easy.
I think Junior might be cycled out as the leader again.
You're clear.
As we run the apron. We're just having a nice battle for 36th.
The 27 car is
I think my tires are starting to finally go away. Yep, Junior just took the lead. It's now really 3 laps to go because we're all 2 laps down.
Car inside.
What a season, though, for us. I can't believe we actually managed to do a full season
Is still there.
in this game already.
For position. Nice job.
It seemed like it was only yesterday that we were in the Daytona 500. Now we're here on our first season done. Yeah, it wasn't our greatest thing that we accomplished in our lives, but still. We got hopes for 2004.
Don't push your fuel too far. Come on in when you're ready.
Whoa!
Using up
Whoa! No!
those tires.
Oh. Well, there goes that
Stay
battle.
back there.
Okay, we're clear.
That just solidified it. We're going to be in 38th, maybe 39th, as long as we can hold our position at this point. That was unfortunate that I came down on Montgomery like that.
Number 16
That sucked.
looking high.
That really did. But we saved the car, though. We didn't DNF it. We're going to have 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We're not going to hold on to 38th, I don't think. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to try our best to get ahead of Biffle, but the car is just not there. We're going to try. I don't think we have the tire for it.
The 29 car down low.
We do not. It just... We flat spotted the tires as well. With our locking on the front tires. Can we have 1 last push to get around Biffle? We do not. Not a way to end the season, I'm sure. But we'll have high hopes coming next year.
We finished in the back.
our champion is our winner, of course.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The 56 car would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
Until next time, everybody, this is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall saying thank you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
Well, that's just the way it is sometimes about ending the season. Yeah, we did not make any money out of that. I'm pretty sure CarQuest is not CarQuest. I'm so used to saying CarQuest. Maxell is not really too pleased with that. So this is the way it is. Junior wins, not a big surprise, but Stewart, I think, led the most laps, actually. Yeah, he got the 10 bonus points. What a dominant season by Dale Jr., though. Harvick 3rd, Gordon 4th, Newman 5th, Labonte 6th, Marlin 7th, Jarrett 8th, Rusty Wallace 9th, and Kurt Busch gets another top 10. As we take a look at the rest of the finishing order here. Yeah, we were not even close. We ended up 39th. Hopefully we'll bounce back next year for sure. That's our goal. But look at that though. What a season it's been. I mean, we lost our battle with Brett Bodine, who, good game, my good sir. You were the better owner driver the entirety of the season compared to me. Good games to you, and we'll hopefully we'll definitely try to get better than 33rd in after our first season. But though, so our year in review is as follows: we had 36 starts, 5 poles. We have that win at the second Talladega race, 2 top 5s being both of the Talladega races, 3 top 10s, the one being the other top 10 being at Watkins Glen. An average start of 19.6. That's incredible, actually. But an average finish of 30.7 of this season. Exactly 2,600 points, though. I don't think I ever got a flat number before on that. But anyway, we're going to go look at our champions. Actually, we'll take a look at the top 5s, like season standings, and see how that works. We got... I should probably do this on the season review video as well, which is probably the next episode after that, where we go into the Bud Shootout. Anyway, but just for this video, we're gonna do the champion, and then afterwards we'll do the top 5 for the Bud Shootout. So here's our champion of 2003, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He has, of course, 36 starts, 11 poles. Damn, this game is kind of wonky sometimes with the pole stats thing, especially when you're fighting for a championship with him. 8 wins, 20 top 5s, 27 top 10s, an average start of 5.5, and an average finish of 8.2. That is insane. But I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I'm glad we got the first season done. We still got about a few more races for our chassis shop. I can't wait for next season. I'm honestly kind of pumped. I'm ready for it. I really want to go into Daytona so bad right now. I want to go to Daytona 500 right now, but of course we got the Bud Shootout, and we also got the Lightning Challenges, the Rookie Lightning Challenges, which we're going to do next episode as well. So I can't wait to do that with you guys. I'm so glad you guys managed to join the journey with me. And as always, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode for 2004.